call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida State's offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy...
Oh, he's got some space. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Using his legs, it's locked. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll give it to the back. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Irish! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Running on the Jets. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Carr. Got it behind the line, it's Love.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Buys a little extra time. On the run, deep down the right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking for a crease. It's Love. Nice move there. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. At the 40, there he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Defense looks like they're coming. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Snap to the back. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. They just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense. You're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dome. Fires to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that's where it comes to rest at midfield. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The give to the single back. Breaks the tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Here's the pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. They'll try the run. Finding open areas. There he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. With the catch, it's Pittman. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Castellanos. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Noles will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. on the run. It's locked. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Makes a man miss. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Got it in the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Irish relying on the running game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure coming. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to power it in. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
The give is to Williams. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give to the tailback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Offense working from the pistol. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move the tight end, making side adjustments here. Off play action on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the option. Now the toss. Can't get him to the ground. No more room to run as this... rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to pass, it's Hebert. He's got him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This slot receiver is a guy that defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Will the offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the 2nd quarter? This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. After the filthy move, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
To throw, it's Castellanos on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll toss it to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air, it's Carr. Throwing right. It's caught. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Oh, he can't hang on. No. Might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Rushes on him. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Ready to fire from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Price. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Hard running there. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Noles. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Hebert. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Tight end now in motion. Snap to the back. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Carr. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got the 1st down himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that? That mountain of a man on the defensive front. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The short hands, it's Williams. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Noles will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them. But if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes the other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here. Bart can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the ground game. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quickly complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Irish. Great job by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it on the right. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the 1st down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing the touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot up over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Will stay on the field. The Irish send out the punt. Work, 4th time he's punted tonight. A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch, called for and made. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. A little release to the back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
The corners are walked up tight. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's locked. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on 1st down from the 28. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to throw, it's Carr. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Noles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's locked. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Bust through behind his pad. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Fitted in the window for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He's looking to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside.
37.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking for space. It's locked. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Off play action. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw its car. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. It's complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. First play of the drive wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Price. Navigates that massive bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. The give on the counter. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pittman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab near the marker. It's White. He'll go out of bounds right at the... yard line, a big play as this offense in business. He's turning in the type of performance that will etch him alongside the Seminole legends.
He has been on fire. You got to find some way to slow this guy down, because right now he's getting what he wants, when he wants, how he wants, and this Florida State offense is really rolling.
Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And the catch it right into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it back. Fielded in the end zone, it's falling. And the returner is stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Sweet cut there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Throws for the tight end. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Taking it the other way. He's at the... and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Seminoles. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a big 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum.
Off to the races to the right. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's live. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. We'll send the tight end in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Trying to barrel in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. On the run, it's Bob. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Carr. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Has to get there to move the sticks. Nice move to keep running. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Carr. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option to give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you've got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight end.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Back to throw, it's Carr. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He'll throw it. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're looking to throw on second and short. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And that one will give them the lead. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming to the ground with the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to... And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the give off the left side. Makes his man miss. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Unloads to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown. Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna run it. It's Price. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Pulls it in. It's White. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that seemed a little off in the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Pittman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. To the air, it's Carr. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already. The 5th kick of the night. Got it near midfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. He's looped. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Noles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Dropping back, it's Carr. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That is no good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Price. And the returner will be knocked down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. On first down from their own 22. Looking for a gap. It's Price. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up. Down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for...
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time, they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. There he goes. The 10. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking for the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Carr. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Complete on the shuffle. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. These corners going to give them some space. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Finds his man, it's Robinson. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. 6th play of the drive coming up. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's James. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 4. Makes the catch. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Noles! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. He took the risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Might be changing the route. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's open on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Rushes on him. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Dropping back, it's Carr. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it. It's James. He has the first and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Quick completion on the out. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.